Hi, Aries. This is Just with your weekly reading for July 4th to the 10th. I hope you guys are starting your July off really well. Let's get into your reading. So, I see here that for some of my Aries, okay, I feel like some of you have gotten a victory. Some of you have gotten a promotion, have stepped up to some extent in your work sphere. Okay, it's making you really happy. You're very content. I feel like this is something that you really do like, that you really like to do. And so emotionally, I feel like it makes you feel good. However, I feel that if this was a promotion, some type of step up, something where people needed to recognize your performance level or your accomplishment, I feel like you're not getting the full recognition that you deserve. Eventually, you will. Okay, you will eventually get that full recognition, but I feel like you just have some people that either feel like you need to do a little bit more in order for them to acknowledge you, or they there's just like this negative energy. Like some people are a little jealous of you. I do sense some jealousy in the workplace for some of my Aries, and people not really wanting to congratulate you and support you on a job well done, or congratulations for, getting to the next level, or getting this job, or accomplishing something. I feel like the accomplishment has come for some of my Aries, but the recognition and acknowledgement, or the overall feel of appreciation for the work that's put in and the accomplishment is a bit delayed, and it's not to the full extent as it should be. Okay. And if you're dealing with other people in the workplace, I feel like some jealousy has is the cause for that, for some of my Aries that relates to. I feel like for others of you, specifically if you're running your own business, you're starting your own business, I feel that there is a delay in getting to the place that you want to be. So if you have a client-based business, as far as people being attracted to what you're selling, wanting to hire you, I feel like, and really acknowledging your abilities, I feel like it's going to be some delay in that. And there may be you feeling as though people really don't like your product, and you may be finding yourself at this point going back, really reflecting and trying to get to an understanding of what needs to be done in order for you to get the recognition that you're looking for. And basically, guys, you just really need to be patient because it's coming. Mars has just started going direct, as it is your your ruling planet, excuse me. And therefore, recognition and really seen as someone that is capable and the star of the show, is still delaying. So I do see it's coming, but it's going to be a delay. So for some of you that was looking for a victory, was looking for a win, it's this week is not going to happen. But I feel like as the week progresses, you're definitely going to let go of any fears that you've had that this business isn't going to succeed. The people at your job doesn't like you. That you want to start questioning your ability of performing well, and even questioning for some of you, I feel, why you've taken this job, and is the job right for you, or should you have chosen this career field? Should you have put all this energy into starting a new business? I feel if you're at this point now where you're even second guessing yourself, I do see some contemplation right now, and as the week progresses, you definitely are going to let that go. 100%. You guys are not going to stick with that energy. There may be some bickering and just some not being able to get on the same page with some of your coworkers, but I feel that eventually it will dissipate and things will be fine. And regardless if people come to a place or not, I feel like even my Aries is going to get to a place where you're going to kind of be the voice of reason for some people, for your group, and you'll be moving forward because you know that this is nonsense and we're wasting time bickering and not being able to agree on a situation. Let's follow the objective and move forward. And I feel like in that you're going to be seen and thus taking on a more leadership role and be seen in as far as being more of a leader. And I feel as time goes on, there's only going to be more successes that's coming your way, guys. So it's coming. I want to say 3 weeks to 3 months. I don't even think it's going to be a full 3 months. So I would say for most of you, it will be 3 weeks that you will start to really see the successes, the recognition, the positive feedback that you feel is delaying you right now. Now, as far as love is concerned, guys, I do see that there's three energies that I see. I feel like some of my Aries are still dealing with this water sign. So there's a water sign, the earth, there's an earth sign and fire. Okay. I don't necessarily feel like this is you guys. I feel like this is a totally separate fire energy. So water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Now, I feel that some of you are dealing with all three of these people. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with all four elements. So fire, earth, air, and water. Others of you are really focused on three. So water, fire, and earth. And then others of you are only really focusing on two, although there are people in the background. You guys definitely have the pick of the litter as far as who you want to date, people vying for your attention, people being interested in you. And if you guys are, some of my Aries are the go out and socialize and be out and get out and do things, you're kind of accumulating more every time you go out. There's just more and more coming. So I see here specifically that some of you, as far as the water sign, I feel like for some of you could have had some, could have conversed with the water sign, could have had some type of connection with this water sign. I feel like this person really has feelings for my Aries. Perhaps you guys they've expressed how they feel about you, but I feel that some of you could just be focusing on this person, okay? And then you're going to open up and really tell this person how you feel, okay? Because you knew that in the past it was, things were delayed. And now you're feeling like, you know what? I don't want to delay this anymore. I don't want to play any more games. I feel like some of you have really taken the time to step back, okay, and think about things. Perhaps, when that week when I said taking a step back, I feel like through that process, you guys have really been thinking about things. And for some of you, not all of you, but I feel like a small percentage of you are going to stop playing these games, or say that you no longer want to play. You no longer are going to accept the games being played from the water sign, and you're going to let it all out by weekend. I feel like you're definitely going to let this person know how you feel. You're no longer going to hold things in and be tight-lipped. I feel like you're definitely going to let this person know how you feel. So I do see strongly here that some of my Aries, as it relates to a water sign, you're going back to this person and you're going to let them know, I'm no longer going to play this game. I'm no longer going to hide how I feel. This is how I feel about you. I've had time to think, and this is how I feel about you. Or I feel more strongly, it is going to be, that you're in a relationship, or I'm in a relationship, but there's a threesome situation going on, and I'm no longer going to accept that. I'm not going to no longer just keep quiet and just deal with this. Okay. So some of you are going to end the relationship because you've really come to realization that you can't keep going on like this. Others of you are going to tell this person how you feel and want to move forward with the person. Okay. As far as the earth sign, I do feel like some of you are really going to be opening up to an earth sign. If not, an earth sign is really going to be opening up to you. And guys, going forward, I just want to say, if I do not say vice versa, meaning it could be you, it could be them, just know it could be you, it could be them. If I'm only focusing on one side of the story, and then you know that, well, it's not me, it's him, or it's not her, it's me, then you just make it and apply it how it relates to you. But I do see that either you or an earth sign will be really letting it all out. Like they're really going to tell you how they feel. Now, this earth sign, this can come after some type of argument, dispute, something small, some type of disagreement. You guys weren't able to get on the same page. And then you do communicate, and this person just kind of like spills their guts. When you thought, okay, this situation isn't going to go anywhere, and they've stepped back, and I'm going to step back. And then you guys, if you're coming together, there can be some type of conflict, but then there will be some type of really talking with one another, and then the person will let you know how they feel, truly let you know, or you'll be letting them know how you feel. And I feel like now, for those of you that are dealing with a fire sign, okay, this person could have come back to you or you them. Okay. And I feel like you guys were not able to reunite. You guys were not able to get on the same page, because I feel that if you're dealing with a fire sign, there is a water sign in the midst too, or an earth sign. So with this fire sign, I feel like this fire sign is the other person, and there's someone that you're in a relationship with, but there's a connection with a fire sign. Okay. And so because you guys, if this person came back to you, you went back to them, you guys couldn't get on the same page. I feel like you took a step back and you're like, you know what? I just, I don't have time to deal with this. So you've taken a step back. But I feel that there will be some type of issues, arguments, falling out that you will have with the fire sign. Okay. And I feel like there's like this breakup to makeup moments that you guys are going to have. I feel that some of you are letting the situation go because you don't feel necessarily value, or you don't see value in the situation. Okay. Some of you were holding on so tightly to the idea of a person. So this could be on any of those signs. Some of you could have held on very tightly to wanting to be with this person, almost in an obsessive sort of way. And I feel like for a lot of my Aries, in every area of your life, you're letting that go. You're letting go of the obsession. You're letting go of this idea that I can't let this person go, or I can't let go of my feelings. I can't tell this person how I feel. I feel like some of you are definitely going to be having a moment where you're going to really let yourself be vulnerable and say how you feel. Okay. I don't think that it's going to be so gushy and mushy, but I feel like it's going to be very like direct. This is how I feel. And others of you, I feel, is just going to release this control that the person in some ways had over you, and feeling like you really needed this person and you were all in. I feel like you're going to let that go. With that fire sign, after there being some type of dispute, I feel like it's going to be like some coming together, saying nice things to each other, and then eventually 3 weeks to 3 months from now, there will be some type of moving forward. Okay. Not necessarily with them. Someone's going to possibly be turning their back on the other. So with a fire sign, it could be you, it could be the other person. Again, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And if that is the case and the person is still there, like you haven't completely turned your back on them, I feel like you're not making them a huge focus, but you are still being entertained by perhaps a fire sign, a water sign, an earth sign. So I don't necessarily see you just focusing on one particular person. I do see that some of you will. That's a very small percentage of you that will be focusing on one individual. But I feel like for the majority of the Aries that are listening to this message, you are going to be kind of okay with what you're doing, that you're dating, that you're in this realm of people being interested in you, and you have the ability to choose who you want to be interested in. And I feel like you're going to start really dealing with whatever relationships that you've not really either wanted to deal with, talk about, get down to the bottom of the situation. I feel like you're going to be doing that. If at nothing at all, making a decision to just let it go and being okay with just letting it go and letting it be whatever it's going to be, because you're going to start moving forward in your life. period, and everything that is surrounding your life. I mean, it is summertime for the most part, especially in the States. So a lot of people become a lot more independent in their thinking in the summertime because there's so many things to do and there's so many things to get out and enjoy with your friends and stuff like that. So that's what I see for you guys for this week. I hope that this was helpful for you guys, and you know what to do. Thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe because I will be back next week with another one. Take care.